Hello, everyone, and welcome to Leaders Connect series podcast. And I also want to take this opportunity to welcome you if you're watching me on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining me. I so look forward to this time with you every week, and I am so grateful that you have given me an opportunity. Matters pertaining personal growth and leadership development. Let's grow together. So today I want us to talk about three things that are very, very important in the life of a leader. A great leader is one that is growing every single day. In fact, there's a quote that says that a leader is a reader. And I want to ask you a question. What are you reading? What are you reading at the moment? And what are you learning? In fact, I want to twist that question and ask if you've experienced failure recently, instead of asking ourselves what that was like, or referring, or rather, let me rephrase that. Instead of calling it failure, when we ask ourselves what we are learning, that sounds more positive, more encouraging, and it not only sounds better, but it also gives you an opportunity as a leader to look keenly and see what it is that you are learning. What could you have done different in future? What can we do better? So a great leader is a learner. We learn from books, we learn from our experiences, we learn from other people. We learn from our mistakes. We learn even from nature. In the life of a leader, every opportunity is a learning moment. My mentor, John Maxwell, says that the only guarantee that tomorrow will be better is if you are growing today. So what are you doing to grow? Growth comes in three forms. What are you reading? Or what content are you consuming as a leader? That can be in terms of books, or it can be what you're listening to, the podcasts that you listen to, audios that you listen to, or the videos that you watch. That is content consumption. So what content are you consuming on a daily basis? Because whatever it is that you're doing every day, you will become, you will duplicate. And those around you, the people that are in your circle of influence, the people that get to see you and spend time with you, they will become as you are becoming every day. So what books are you reading? What podcasts are you listening to? What YouTube videos or any kind of videos are you watching? That is number one criteria that will determine your growth. The second point is, who are your mentors? Do you have mentors that you listen to every day, or that you talk to at least weekly? Are you interacting with them in person? Do you have a scheduled meeting where you can talk to them and they can talk to you, and you can assess your growth? You can ask them the tough and difficult questions that you may have. You see, there's an African proverb that says that a problem discussed is a problem solved. Do you have mentors in your life that you talk to that can help you unpack a problem or a situation that you're facing. And together with your mentor, you come up with a better solution, or at least they shed some light. They raise your awareness. Do you have such a person, or do you have such people? Because it is important as a leader to have a mentor. There is no successful leader without a mentor. Not one. In fact, I'm challenged by my mentor, John Maxwell, when he says that he has several mentors and he's yet to meet a great leader who does not have a mentor. And then point number 3, what events are you attending? What events are you attending? Is it a church service every Sunday, once a week? Or is it a conference on leadership, virtually or in person? You see, your growth will be shaped by the number, or rather the events that you're attending, the mentors in your life, and the content that you are consuming every week. And so I want to challenge you to look closely at your growth. You see, this is something that you will need to do every single day. You cannot postpone your growth for tomorrow or to next week or a month. If anything, if you skip a day, it becomes very easy to skip many more. And before you know it, you reach a point where you say, I will catch up someday. And guess what? Someday never comes. So I hope this has been informative. A great leader is a reader. Schedule some time every single day to read 30 minutes to an hour every single day. And be specific on what it is that you're doing. Which topic are you going to lead in? Or are you going to study more about? Zero in on that one topic and get good. Study on that topic day in and day out. You will be surprised just how great you can become, or you will be. In fact, you will hardly recognize yourself a few years from now. And it all begins with a 30-minute or a 60-minute a day discipline, 30 to 60-minute discipline, daily discipline of studying in an area that you have picked, and then applying in your life whatever it is that you are learning. So the success, or the secret of your success, is in your daily agenda. And the only guarantee that you have that tomorrow will be better is if you are growing today. So, dear leader, schedule some growing time every day. The same way we have scheduled time to eat every day. We have breakfast, we have lunch, we have dinner. Schedule some time to feed yourself in your area of expertise, because that is your guarantee that you will be better tomorrow. You'll have a brighter future tomorrow. Listen to content. I like what, and I cannot remember who said these words. When you listen to teachings in your car, they referred to their vehicle as their university on wheels. Utilize your commutes. Make it your university on wheels. Study as much as you can. Listen to other people's stories as you drive. Listen to other leaders, experts in the area that you would like to get good. Listen to their podcasts. Listen to their videos, but keep your eyes on the road. By so doing, you will get good. I guarantee you will look at yourself after 365 days and you will barely recognize yourself. And those that are around you, they will tell you the same. Essie, you're different. There's something about you that is different. And guess what? It's because you've been growing. The other thing is, okay, before I move, I'm moving ahead of myself. A year, we've talked about the amount of growth you will have experienced in a year. Because the thing with growth, it cannot be contained. It cannot be contained. It cannot be hidden. It has a way of breaking the barriers or breaking the boundaries or busting the bottle. Think of a fish, a goldfish that has outgrown its fish tank. You see, it looks bigger. It doesn't fit. And by looking at the fish tank, you can tell that fish needs a bigger tank. How about a child that is growing? You cannot continue to keep them in their old clothes, what they have worn for a year or years, because they have grown. Growth cannot be hidden. Growth is like light. Light cannot be hidden. Growth is like truth. Truth cannot be hidden. So keep growing. 5 years from now, you will be an expert in that field. 10 years from now, as Brian Tracy, the great author, says it, 10 years from now, you will not even need to introduce yourself to people or to anyone because you will be a renowned expert in the field that you have consistently been studying on every single day, 30 to 60 minutes daily. So that's a good discipline to keep. And again, when you do that and you apply it in your life, you apply what you're learning in your life, you solve the problems, the problems that you see not only in your life, but in the people around you. You will be a renowned expert in that field. And then you've got to be consistent. Just be consistent. Just do it even when you don't feel like it. Just do it. After you get over the stretching period, I like to call the stretching period when you're trying out and it's hurting and it's getting difficult. You're at that point where you feel like you can give up. When you get past that stretching period, imagine an elastic band. When you stretch it, it reaches a point where from that point onwards, it can only break into two, right? During that stretching period, it's very easy to give up. It's very easy to raise your hands and say, I surrender. I can't do this anymore. But during that time, that's when your muscles are being built. Your faith is being challenged and strengthened. And after you do it for X amount of time, shall we say, as Dr. Caroline Leaf says, it takes 3 cycles of 21 days to give up a bad habit and to form a new one. After you go past that stretching period, from there onwards, it gets easy. It becomes a part of you. It becomes something that you enjoy doing and do not struggle with. So the secret is to get started right away. So a great leader is a reader. A great leader is one that is growing every single day. And how do we grow? We grow in 3 ways. We grow by reading books or consuming content. It can be in form of podcasts, it can be in form of YouTube videos or any other videos. It can, and then the second thing is by attending events with like-minded people where you challenge each other. And then point number 3 is having mentors in your life. And the other thing you want to do is you want to maintain a good, strong inner circle. I like what my friend, Pastor Bill Godwin said. He said that every good leader needs an inner circle. What are the benefits of an inner circle? The inner circle are the people that will support you when you're lonely. They are the people that will look out for your blind spots and tell you openly and graciously, I hope, that Essie, you're taking the wrong path. And number 4, the people in your inner circle, they inspire you, they encourage you. And lastly, the people in your circle, they ground you when you drift and they bring you back. So who do you have in your corner as a leader? We'll tackle that in one of our podcasts or video in the coming future. So stay tuned. And again, we are covering the topic, great leaders are readers. They are growth-oriented. Until next time, Essie Daniel here. Let me know in the comment section what you're reading, and I'll do the same. Have an amazing week. Bye-bye.